We keep it simple. Windows down, singing to the radio. You make me let go of thoughts that keep me blind to the good things. You make it clearer. The happiness.
And we are hanging out at Nashville Unsigned at the back corner on the red couch with the one and only Miss Natalie Madigan.
Hello.
Hello. So welcome. I'm so excited to have you.
Excited to be here.
So where are you from? Are you from Tennessee? And
I'm from Murfreesboro.
Oh, you're from Murfreesboro?
So we're Murfreesboro sisters.
Oh my God, we're sisters.
Yeah.
I like it. So you're what we like to call, it's in a 15-mile radius. It means you're a unicorn because nobody really is from the area anymore. So yay. So you went to school for music.
For audio production, yeah.
So you're a producer as well.
Yes.
So you
I try to be.
You produce your own. You've produced a lot of your own music.
I co-produce most of it.
else,
Yeah. But definitely have a production hand in all of it.
So I was turned on to you through Michaela, through your, and I always want to say like Kirkwood,
yeah.
Kirkwood Live, and you had a performance on there, and it's you and a piano, and there's like flickering lights and tiki torches and stuff, and it was super vibey. And you just laid down the most like soul wrenching song that was like simple, but you're playing and your vocals, it was just so raw, and I was like, oh my God, this girl is just insane.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And so you've been doing that around Murfreesboro.
Yeah,
all throughout
Murfreesboro and
college.
Nashville. Just sometimes I do full band, and sometimes it's just me and a piano. That one was a song I wrote for my friend Phil, who has Down syndrome, and so we did that. We released it on March 21st, which is World Down Syndrome Day. So I actually recorded it last fall though, and we were just kind of waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
But yeah, so kind of go around town
That's
playing
so
and singing
awesome.
and all that. So.
That's so awesome. So you produce, you write, you perform, you've written for TV and film, such as like CBS and Hallmark. Who would you say were like your biggest inspirations once you figured out like music is what you want to do?
That's a hard one. I grew up listening to a lot of like Regina Spektor and Birdie. I love Birdie so much.
I can see that in your influence for sure.
Yeah, but I really love pop music. So that's been an interesting growth process of like being pulled different directions of like, I'd love just doing piano vocal, but then like the producer in me is like, oh, but pop music is so cool. And so I've been trying to kind of like meld the two together somehow. And so it's, I'm definitely still growing and figuring that out. But yeah, people like Birdie, Regina Spektor, but I love like Ariana Grande and Billie Eilish and Leon. I don't know if you listen to her, but like.
Yeah, I can see a lot of that inspiration in you. So you have singles coming out this fall as well.
Yes. We're finishing up a couple this summer, and eventually I would love to put out like an EP or even an album. But yeah, back to that whole kind of growth process thing this last year. I've spent a lot of the time just writing by myself and just trying to figure out like, all right, who am I? What do I have to say? Like, why am I even doing this? Like, so trying to kind of cap those off this summer and put them out into the world this fall. So
tell us, we're going to really get into the good stuff. So tell us something random or weird or crazy or possibly illegal. No, I'm just kidding. Your sweet little face would never do anything illegal. But tell us something random about yourself that not a lot of people know.
It's funny because I was asking, I didn't know how to answer this question. So I like texted some of my friends earlier, and literally every single one of them, they were like, well, you can burp pretty well. I was like, is this who I am?
When all of your friends.
No joke.
The consensus is that you can burp really well.
Yeah. And so, but I was thinking about it.
I almost want you to do it. Would you do it?
I don't know, girl.
Okay, we won't make you do it.
It's kind of one of those in the moment things.
Yeah, it's got to be like a bunch of soda and stuff.
Yeah, I can do a pretty good Shakira impression though, so I'll try it. See if I can work this out.
You can have my hair while you do this because
There we go,
everybody
yeah.
says it all the time. You're like, you have Shakira hair.
You do.
Okay.
It's beautiful.
Get it, girl. I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm ready for it. Okay, she's got to get in the zone.
Yeah.
Nobody look at her.
Yeah, get my inner Shakira going, but I'm gonna laugh when I do this.
I won't look.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body.
Yeah, that was so good. I mean, if I closed my eyes, I would have definitely thought Shakira's sitting on the red couch right now.
Shakira, where are you?
Shakira? What? Where? I can see her hair, and her voice is coming out of another human. Yes. I love that you just did that. So, guys, again, make her do it when she's at a show.
Oof.
I know, you're like, uh-oh, now I just put myself out there on this one.
I've outed myself.
I know, right? It's forever out there now.
Yeah.
So our last question is WHYLD. So what have you learned, dude? So since you've literally have been brought up around music, you went to school for music, you've seen it on a lot of different levels.
Yeah.
Even doing film and TV, you've written with a ton of artists that we know already. So tell us like what you're deeper in the game than you think that you are. And tell us like along the path, what's been your biggest learning lesson?
I think kind of taking care of yourself, and that goes two ways as far as, or just like remembering yourself, I guess. And that can go the mental health route as like, make sure that you're okay. And like, it's easy when you're just like kind of grinding and like doing stuff 24/7 to just get wrapped up in that and forget about like yourself and your like basic needs as a human being. So I think taking care of yourself that way, and then also just musically, it's really easy to get wrapped up in like what everybody else is doing, and in pop especially, it's like, oh well, this is popular right now, like how do I like mold myself to make myself like make other people like what I'm putting out, and just kind of stepping back from that and being like, all right, what do I want to do though, because like that's what's important and like what's fulfilling, you know what I mean? So
I'm in love with the Natalie Madigan. That is exactly who she is.
Stop it.
We love you so much. So tell
you.
them where they can find you on all things social media, your website, anything like that.
Yeah, so all my socials like Instagram, Twitter, it's just Natalie Madigan, and then there's a little underscore because somebody already has just Natalie Madigan.
We're gonna find you other Natalie Madigan.
Can I pay you off to have? No, I'm just kidding.
Right? Hush money.
And then my website's nataliemadigan.com.
And it's Madigan. It's not a T, it's a D.
Yes.
Awesome.
Like mad again.
She's mad again. You guys got her mad again. Oh, girl, thank you so much for being here. You're such a rock star. This
Thanks
one,
for having me.
Keep an eye out, ladies and gentlemen. This one's going to be huge. So we're going to sync her up on all things social media and all that good stuff. So follow her, stay in the know on all the new stuff. We love you guys. We are out of here.
Well, I could spend